Sunday, January 2nd, 2022, the return of Bruiser. It's been days since I've seen either Bruiser or Velvet, and we had a really severe day yesterday. It was kind of, well, the day before, actually a lot of rain and wind, very windy. It started to clear out a little bit yesterday, but still no cats. And finally this morning, I get up, and just around 9:30, waiting on the wall, is Bruiser. Bruiser came back, and he meowed at me pathetically. So I fed him his breakfast. He's eating and enjoying it, but the mystery of the cats continues. Where is Velvet? But I'm so glad to see Bruiser again. Happy New Year, everybody. It's 2 o'clock on January 2nd, and there is Velvet. She came running towards me. This is the first time I've seen her in days. And yet she came right into the house, but I'm feeding her outside. It's so darn cold. I can't keep the doors open. But she is so hungry. So apparently my two feral babies here are on the same schedule in terms of eating. But I haven't seen Velvet for so long. So I'm so happy to see her. And I suspect that there's a little territorial fight going here because this morning, Bruiser, after he ate, he went over the wall near my garden area, and I heard him in the arroyo, meowing in a very low-throated sound. And I went and saw him. I saw him under there, and then he scooted, but he was very vocal, like he was putting out a warning signal. So she may have been lurking around, waiting for him to go, and maybe that's been the issue that Bruiser's been around, and you can see she's very skittish. She's gotten more wary over the last few weeks. So I have a funny feeling that Bruiser and she, although they've had little face-offs and had no real violent interaction or anything in my yard, I have a funny feeling Velvet here has been taking a little bit more care in terms of when she comes here. So I'm so happy to see her. I was so worried about her. She's a really beautiful cat, and I wish to God they would use those cat houses at night, full of nice straw, a catnip house, a catnip mouse, waiting for them there, and but they don't use them. And I don't know, my rescuer, the guy who does the feral cats says, oh, they'll use them. Well, I'm still waiting, but I hope she does. And look at her. Isn't she pretty? She's a pretty cat. Well, I'm really happy. This is a good day. My two feral babies have shown up after not being around for a while, actually. This one, Velvet, the longest, it must have been like a week. Bad weather, heavy rain, cold. It was 20 degrees last night. It's going to be cold again. So at least I know they're alive and well, and they are certainly well fed today. Okay, here goes Velvet. Bye-bye, Velvet. And there she goes out the door. Where she goes, who knows?